This is A Course of Love, reading number 102. We are in the chapter Devotion as a Type of Participation. This is unlearning taking place. It may feel frustrating and be tinged with anxiety, anger, confusion, perplexity, even rage. When you doubt that these are the proper feelings of a person living love, you will doubt that these are the proper feelings of a person living love, yet they are common feelings of unlearning and should be accepted as such. You will learn that while some things you have done and will continue to do may not matter, they may still be done with patience, grace, and love. You will learn that other things you have done, beliefs you have held, patterns and habits that have occupied you will not accompany you into your life of love. These you will leave behind. You may also notice a growth in your desire to take credit for what you have created and a desire to create anew. At this stage, this desire will come from a feeling of needing to reassert the self. This need will arise as you realize that you can take no credit for your life. Wanting to take credit is of the ego, and at this stage the desire to create may be linked with the ego as well. Your personal self would be looking for a place in which to reside. It will be looking for identity. It will want to say, "This is who I am." This is an exciting sign, for it means that the old identity is losing hold. Be patient during this time, and your new identity will emerge. If the urge to create is strong, certainly let it serve you, but do not seek for praise or acknowledgement of your creations at this time. You will soon realize that creation is not of or for the personal self. This will be a time of discernment. You may feel it is a time of decision making, but the less you attempt to make conscious decisions, the quicker your learning will take place, and the lessons of discernment occur. Discernment is needed only until you are better able to comprehend the whole. Comprehension of the whole is aided by a return to the wholeness of self. Until wholeness of self is complete, discernment is necessary. Practice discernment by being still and awaiting wisdom. Your feeling of being identityless will make decision-making and choices of all kinds appear to be difficult during this time. You must realize the decisions and choices are made by relying upon the very lessons you are in the process of unlearning. At the same time, however, decisions and choices will seem to need to be made with an increasing frequency. Your feeling of needing to make new choices, while strong, will not necessarily reflect real need, but rather an impatience with the way things are and were. You will want to force change rather than wait for it to arrive. If you acknowledge your impatience as a sign of readiness for change that does not necessarily require action on your part, you will feel some relief. When action is seen to be necessary, this is exactly when a time of stillness is needed. You might think of this time of stillness as a time of consulting with your new identity. Simply sitting quietly and posing the question or concern that is in need of appropriate action will suffice. When an answer comes to you, acknowledge that it is an answer from your new identity and express appreciation for it. While you will at times doubt that you have received an answer or that the answer you have received is correct, you will soon learn to trust this quiet process of discernment. You will know you have succeeded when you truly feel as if you have turned the question or concern over and allow it to be responded to in a new way. When you are guided to act in ways that are contrary to usual patterns of action you have taken in the past, you will often meet resistance. Try to be lighthearted at such times and to remember that if it doesn't matter, you might as well try the new way. Remind yourself that you have nothing to lose. You will soon learn that this is so. You will also soon realize why the time of engagement with life is necessary. Experience is necessary to complete the cycle of unlearning and learning. Being fully engaged with life while taking the time for discernment is uncommon. Putting action before stillness, activity before rest, is seen as synonymous with a full life. We must, therefore, speak a bit of what a full life is. That was the end of the chapter called Devotion as a Type of Participation. And you guessed it, the next chapter is called The Full Life. Take some deep breaths, but just sit with what we just heard. And just trust that you are flowing into a new and beautiful life. Enjoy today with blessing.